was under control through fear. There's no setting corruption without financial dealings to very, very large child molestation. But that hasn't stopped them. I think their days are numbered. Imagine a timeline. A whistleblower is going to emerge, the equivalent of Edward Snowden, and the whole thing is going to be exposed. Not a few documents have pre-released to the media. Everything. It's just a matter of time before the whole thing tumbles down. It's been mired in scandal after scandal for the last 30 years or so. Money laundering, theft, child abuse. No matter how much is thrown at the Vatican, it shrugs it off and seems to remain as strong as ever. Its critics have written it off for decades, predicting its collapse, and yet the Catholic Church is actually growing. The new Pope, Francis, is said to be cleaning up, but whether he will succeed, it's too early to say. One thing's for certain: the next chapter in the Vatican's history is going to be an interesting one. Murder was a secret assassination squad behind some of the most deadly hits of the 1960s and 70s. It was a highly trained unit responsible for targeting enemy units around the world who had code names like the Black, Traitor, Hammer, Betrayer, and the Widower. Some of their hits made the headlines, like the attack on Georgie Markov on Waterloo Bridge in London, and their influence was felt around the globe. We go inside their former headquarters, where torture of foreign agents is alleged to have occurred, and we take a look at the weapons and spy gadgets that they used to kill their targets. The murder bureau was Bulgarian, but run by the infamous Russian KGB, and was part of the greatest covert intelligence conflict in history, the Cold War. You had to have spies and double spies who had skills in espionage, tracking, monitoring, kidnapping, and of course killing and wiping your traces clean. Targets are dissidents, but also former agitators who defected. Those are the ones really hated. Those are the ones who are regarded as traitors.
This was all really James Bond. All of the gadgets, the guns, and computers, the umbrellas, or the pellets, and all of the sort of covert ways that this was done.
Ano pa ba?
A whole damn thing is very secret, undercover, and of course, cover, for want of a better word, at the same time, needs one more. The public has no idea that there is everything to play for. Russia.
Naging mata-mata ko. Abi ko 1 million na. 1 million. 100 million.
Unnoticed in and out of major cities, carrying out stealthy assassinations.
Hi-fi.
using all manner of bizarre James Bond-like gadgets.
1 cup sour cream.
Murder Girl was a covert counter-espionage unit.
Good morning.
Communist Party tried the most sensitive and deadly operations against enemies of the state.
I imagine since the time of the Cold War, anyone that's seen as a political dissident, and this doesn't have to be someone who's actually protesting, it can be a journalist, it can be
Ilang cup to?
It can be a writer, it could
1
be
cup
a
sour
lecturer.
cream.
They're seen as a threat. Then this burger squad, which is actually a handful of people, something ranging with a dozen people, goes out and gets the job done.
Ilan ko to hindi maano na.
Very, very secret. To be quite honest with you, even to this day, if you interviewed, say, the head of the Secret Service, he probably wouldn't know the names of most of his operatives. They have code names, all manner of ways of keeping it very, very secret. British investigative reporter Jamie Theismann has traveled to the Bulgarian capital Sofia to meet Alexei Dimitrova, a Bulgarian journalist who has spent over 20 years looking into the files and history of the murder bureau. Over the last 10 years, she has been able to compile a detailed and extensive list of the operations, agents, and methods since its creation in 1964.
It was very secretive. There's only rumors in the beginning of the 90s. I was not able to find any documents until 2006. And before that, I sued the Bulgarian intelligence service because I wanted these documents and they said, no, we don't have any documents. But later on, I was able to obtain those documents and to find some interesting stuff there. I found documents that they targeted, they pursued Bulgarian defectors abroad, and I found out documents that they pursued more than about 9 or 10 people, 10 Bulgarian defectors to 9 countries around the world to try to poison them, to kill them, to kidnap them. In a way, it was his fault.
Within the Bulgarian intelligence service, service 7 was very much need to know. It was secret within secret, and it was dedicated to tracking, monitoring,
Who's
and
job?
then eradicating dissidents, but not dissidents within Bulgaria, dissidents who had gone abroad.
Baby,
So if they were going to kill them,
what the hell?
something very subtle and out of the ordinary. They couldn't use guns in the streets in London. I mean, they were, it's a major point that they were actually operating on somebody else's sovereign territory.
Service 7 was not so big.
Can you help me?
They established it in 64. I read in the documents.
Baby, can you help me this?
There were only 7 people,
No.
and I even have the
What
list.
the hell?
But in the late 60s, they become probably 20, even more, because they need more personnel to carry on these tests.
Maybe.
The murder bureau was clearly very secretive, unless you were the very top echelons of Bulgarian intelligence. You didn't know, and in the fact that it had to be this secret, these people were there to assess. They were there to decide who was doing something wrong and to
Broke
execute
it.
them on the
No, not broke it. I already mixed it.
The safer was
It ain't working now.
was to the ultimate penalty.
The most famous assassination by the murder bureau took
No,
place
the-
on Waterloo Bridge in London, September 11th,
I don't know if it's the plug.
The victim was Georgy Markov.
Markov's murder was straight out of the spinal and seen as a chilling
I don't know what you
indicator
did.
of the Bulgarian secret
It's broke.
service.
It ain't working.
Markov was waiting for a bus here on Waterloo Bridge when someone rushed past him. He felt a sharp stab in his leg, but at the time thought nothing more of it. 4 days later, he died in hospital.
Georgy Markov
Yeah, I knew better.
was a treating hits by the murder bureau. He leaves Bulgaria when it's still a communist country, and he's absolutely disgusted with the politics there. So for the next 9 years, he's
Is that the only one we have?
Yeah.
just given
Thought I had another one.
about
That's all right. You can do it by hand.
Now, this guy had defected from Bulgaria about 10 years previously, and he was, very vocal in the UK about what had gone on in Bulgaria. He was on BBC talking about it, he was writing about it, so he was still on their side.
He was very much
Naguba ng ano ni mixer. Guys, naguba yung mixer. Di mano-mano na lang ni. Ambot. Mano ni siya. Kalamay hati na ni. Kalamay hati.
is because, Marco didn't even notice. I mean, he kind of felt something hit his leg. It was a bit uncomfortable, but he goes off to work. He speaks to his boss. He gets about being stung by something. It's kind of getting really uncomfortable and itchy.
Over the next few hours, he begins to feel more unwell, and he goes to hospital. But of course, no one knows exactly what is happening
Kaugod.
until a very sharp-eyed medic suddenly spots
Lamit san-san.
a small capsule embedded in his leg, and it soon emerges that this is actually this very, very dangerous compound called glycine. That was it then. The balloon went up, the press got hold of it, and he died within 4 days.
Paltik animal ni nga ano ni.
Of course, the story
Okay, umuki yun. Mabuti nga nakapagmasa pa ako ng
really what Service 7 wanted.
egg at saka ano ah. Ayop na yan ah. Pinahiya ako for today's video ah.
Today will admit being part of the murder bureau. We'll discuss their operations. But British investigative reporter Jamie Fixon has tracked down a small number of people in Sofia who have agreed to meet him to discuss their activities, including the daughter of one of its targets. Natalia Michneva's father was a Bulgarian agent who fell out of favor with his bosses in Sofia. The result was an attempted poisoning.
So, let's go. Why was your father targeted by Service 7?
Buti lang nag-fluffy yung ano, yung egg at saka yung ang nito. Yung sugar. Kung hindi, agoy.
He was working for the Bulgarian State Security. This is beneficial. The documents they sent him wrote to in Oxford as a student. And after that, because he defected, they wanted to punish him, and he got that sentence. So for a while, for a short time, he was kind of part of the Bulgarian intelligence.
Was Natalia's father a Bulgarian intelligence agent working undercover in London? Was he a victim of a mysterious murder? And just how powerful was the communist KGB across the world at the time?
2 teaspoon baking.
Next part of
Ay, hala. Ba't napunta ako sa cornstarch? Baking powder. Tapos, ito lang guys. 1/8 lang na ano. Paasin. Asin.
Victims of mesothelioma and their families may be entitled to receive a cash award from the estimated $30 billion in asbestos trust funds now available. Over $50 billion has been awarded already.
Baking soda, asin.
Mesothelioma or lung cancer caused by asbestos, call the number on your screen now. We have served victims of mesothelioma and their families nationwide for over 30 years. We have successfully recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for thousands of our clients.
Lemon, lemon, lemon.
That has passed your mesothelioma, you may still be entitled to a cash award. So call now for your free evaluation. We want to help victims of mesothelioma
2 teaspoon lemon skin.
financial compensation you deserve from the estimated $30 billion in trust funds now available. One has been diagnosed with mesothelioma.
Lemon skin.
208-0655 now, or visit us at mesofund.com.
We ain't better than how long I gave it to us. Only know those laws, we can take off.
galing sa Chiburitsi.
Explore more of America with American Cruise Lines. Our award-winning fleet of small ships offers an authentic and personalized experience that you won't find anywhere else. Discover the charming seaports and spectacular islands along the Pacific southeast of France. And find the thrill of new worlds as you travel to the cities of Charleston and Savannah. Witness the vibrant culture of Florida Keys and Gulf Coast, and delight in the flavors of Mediterranean. Including small ship cruising, you'll experience an exceptional, all-inclusive, all-American trip. Visit AmericanCruiseLines.com or call today. American Cruise Lines, small ship cruising, done perfectly. It's a top secret unpaid Bulgarian cruise line. The task is literally people on foreign soil. Details of who was assassinated and why are coming to light in the last 10 years. This whole subject is too fascinating. Very few people in Bulgaria want to talk about it. British investigator Richard Hickman tracks down Italian engineer, the daughter of a former Bulgarian census officer, who claims that an intentionally made up flight by his bosses when he feared that he had defected to the West. So many people in Bulgaria who lost their farms. They disappeared, probably in the night. No one knew where they'd gone, no one knew what happened to them. And sometimes 40, 50 years later, the researchers are now being able to go to these documents and actually tell these orphans what to go with.
Grabe ba? Kakapoy. Sakit sa balikat. Sabi man kasing ano na yun eh. Lucy Warren's World, my friend. Ito na siya, oh. Nag-floppy na siya, guys. Ayan. Dahil nag-floppy na siya.
That's blueberry cake.
Building is now national, but it used to be until 1972.
Ito yung blueberry on natin.
And come, I'll show you something very interesting.
Lagyan natin ng
Here in the basement, there are cells of the Bulgarian state security where
corn starch. Corn starch. Tapos,
political enemies.
This building was infamous with Bulgarians and feared by many. If you were brought
lemon skin.
It's called tomorrow, whatever.
it was going to be brutal.
Lemon skin.
Be careful because there is a story dark.
Alright. Thanks for the It doesn't matter to me, Karen.
Lemon skin.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you got somebody to do it, that's fine.
resources, and they tortured them and they beaten them severely just to extract some evidences from them. I think so, yeah. It's really very
I-mix natin.
the smell from the hills. People's words,
After 18 months, we're going to start traveling, whatever. I can't travel all around.
Mahirap ito, daming chichibroots itong ano na to eh. Then, after dyan guys, dahil makalat na no, for today's video. Ito yung mga makalat.
I do, but I like it without stuff.
Kailangan ganito, kaplati.
It's too expensive.
Lagyan na natin sa baking pan.
Really out of control. When we control slow, it doesn't burn a lot of gas.
Possible. Enemy of the state. To review receipts.
So they've changed a little bit.
It's all the way in.
I would say that
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
Ipitin natin ito guys.
It's like a scene from Midnight Express. I can imagine it.
Ipitin natin ang pabilog.
it's a electric system that is going to contribute to water and will electricity with water people eventually. It sounds like running sewer. Yeah, I've heard about it.
In my obviously care will be happening the creative but also
Yan na, bilog na. Ito.
Alright, I'm good.
People will be strapped to the bed. All manner of electrocution to various parts of the body would be carried out.
Yun, ilagay na natin yung
But,
na-mix natin.
Boris Polanski was a spy who worked for the powerful military intelligence unit, the mighty KGB, during the latter days of the Cold War. He agreed to meet with Jackie and shed what light he could on the murder bureau and its operations.
I used to be an officer of Russian military intelligence and particularly special forces of Russian military intelligence is very specialized, which is what the theory of the SAS. These are significant officers that are involved or planned to be involved in special operations in case of necessity or in case of a war behind the lines, typically behind the lines.
So what kind of activities were you expected to do?
Depending on the situation, of course, could be blowing up bridges, could be forcing waters in a certain location, under certain circumstances, the assassinations of targets pointed by the commanding officers.
Boris reveals more secrets about the operations of the murder bureau across Europe. Jackie visits a weapons store in London to test and fire real-life spy guns and gadgets. And he meets an expert on Cold War espionage back in Sofia. The forbidden history returns. Allergy season is Navage season.
When you're dealing with allergies and you've got that stuffed up feeling and you blow your nose and it's a little bit better, using the Navage takes it all away. Put the water in the top chamber, put the pot in, close the lid, put it in your nose, push the button, you're done. It's natural, it's effective, it's fast, probably the best investment you could make if you suffer with allergies.
And for stuffy little doses, pick up the new Navage Baby Aspirator, now at Walmart in the baby department.
Why are you wearing a comfortable
more.
GoodRx helps my family get the medications we need at an affordable price.
I love GoodRx because it has saved my dog's life. They'll say, here are the prices for this, at this place, and this place, and this place, and you'll pick the lowest spot. If you are in a situation where your pet needs medication, you should absolutely check out GoodRx.
Growing up in a community where a lot of people weren't educated about their
Duga hinam-hinam na ko sisi.
it's my time to change the way that we look at money and see
Duga pa nagitlo na ko daw. Mukhang pagkain talaga oh. Mukhang pagkain.
car insurance, cancer
Ito po kami.
use the tools that make your life so much easier. You know, you got your finances in your hands, and you can take control. The Experian app helps you save time and money. So what are you waiting on? Download the Experian app right now.
This is the story of the land. The one-known seller that became stateside and expected to put everything online. But with the solid game plan, the TV-based furniture changed the world to complete product she needs.
Sarap na eh. Ito na siya oh.
That she worked already
Lagyan natin sa oven.
her team to the city. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. It's Todd's biggest sale at his
Hello guys.
30%.
Alexa, set the alarm 45 minutes.
45-minute alarm set for 10:13 p.m.
Alexa. Alexa.
Yung marami tayong bread. Gagawa
Here
tayo
are
ng
product details from Amazon.
banana bread.
Row 4
Masyadong
K-10 built-in Wi-Fi.
malapot ang pinasang. 2 cups lang yan. Ito gamit ko. No purpose flour.
Row 4 K-dash.
Hindi pwede mag-ano yan sisi, magsabaw. Kasi ano yung cake.
Purchases of silver coins and bars are up over 400%, but you can still get the same quality organs for our low TV price, just $39 each. Strict limit of 5 points per color. Money back guarantee. Don't miss out. Call now.
Call 1-800-408-4093. That's 1-800-408-4093. Strict limit of 5 points per caller. So call 1-800-408-4093.
Abangan natin.
That's 1-800-408-4093.
Day below, my friend. Thank you.
A communist Bulgarian
Gawa tayo ng ano,
maintained
banana cake.
and highly
Banana
trained
bread.
assassination squad whose job it was to kill every target in remote areas and was already promoted by the KGB. It was called the Numbers and was designated simply as Service 7. Details of exactly who was assassinated and why in the last decade, and even today, their operations are considered highly classified.
Dono tayong saging natin.
Bulgaria
Panglabirahan natin. Gagawa ng pizza. Oh, madali lang yan, sisi. Madali lang yan. Gawin. Kaso, itong mixer ko, pag on, mabuti nga na-mix yung egg at yung sugar. Kung wala, agay, patay na. Patay sana. Hindi sana nabuto yun. Nagawa ko ng banana bread kasi marami akong bread na lata na. So sayang naman hindi natin gawin.
Satellite states like Bulgaria, every secret service of every Soviet satellite country, or also ex-country, they were under complete control of the Russian KGB.
Banggitin ko sa iyo yung ano naman, measurement.
The appropriate ministry, they had in its own office.
Yung banana bread, madali lang sisi yung banana bread. 1:1 lang. 1:1. Hindi kagaya sa cake. Ito maraming sitsi-buritsi. Yung banana bread, 3 piraso na egg, ay na 3 pirasong egg. Latay ka karon mali pa. 3 pirasong saging na lata. Dunuton mo yun. Tiris-tirisin mo. Tapos, isang pirasong itlog. Yun lang yung ano nun. Isang pirasong itlog. Tapos, vanilla, 1 teaspoon vanilla. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Kung may cinnamon ka, pwede mo lagyan. Kung wala ka cinnamon, okay naman. Okay lang yun. Wala naman yun. Optional lang yun. Kung mayroon kang cinnamon. 1 cup na flour. Yan. Tapos, kung wala kang butter, pwede yan oil, mantika. Normal na mantika. Pwede yan. Hindi, ano yun, 1 cup ata, yung 1 half cup na oil. Tapos, pins na asin, yung ano lang, pindot lang na asin. Sugar. Half cup na sugar. Kung may raisin ka, pwede mo lagyan ng raisin. Kung wala kang raisin, pwede naman. Kasi optional lang ito yun eh. Baking soda, huwag mong kalimutan lagyan ng baking soda, baka hindi umalsa. Yun lang yun, yung ano na yan, yung banana bread. Kasi sayang itapon sa atin, pag mga lata na, hindi napatuka na lang sa manok. Pero kung mayroon kayong flour guys, flour, mantika, kaso, pwede na nga yan sa ano eh, yung sa, gawin sa ano eh, sa steamer. Kung mayroon kayong steamer, pwede yan, banana bread. Magulo niya ang baking, madami si chili. Sisi, magsisweldo ka na? Kailangan may baking soda. Oo, kailangan. Magsweldo ka na? Ang laki ng mga views mo ah. Laki ng mga views mo. Napapanood ko yung mga ano. Laki ng sasawin dito. Laki ng sasawin mo sisi ah. Sa tuwing di pa ano yan, pa-release yung sa YT ko. Hindi ako masyadong nag-live sa YT, pero nag-upload video ako ng short. Sa short ako ano malalaki yung views. Saka mayroong, siyempre mayroong nagpapalipad kay paano. Si ano, Norakichi. Si Norakichi yung Japanese friend natin. Grabe, magpalipad yun doon sa akin sa TikTok. 2 beses kaso, yung TikTok ko, hindi pa siya ano eh. Kailangan mo rin mag-earn ng $100 bago i-release yung ano, yung money. Kagaya din sa YouTube. Grabe magpalupad yun. Siguro kung pinagtaran ako ng 2 beses. No, nag-live ako sa TikTok. Grabe tuwang-tuwa ako. Pinagtaran niya ako. Kaso, hindi ko rin pa ma-withdraw yun eh. Pag wala pa $100. Ang daming ano nun, ang daming supporter yun, si Norakichi sa TikTok. Yung, ano niya, yung content niya, yung straight cut, yung lahat ng mga cut sa kanya, sinisave niya kasi ano pala yun siya, veterinary. Grabe man, pag nag-live yun sa TikTok, sisi ang daming palipad ng mga Japanese. Ang galing nun. Pag nagla-live yun, nandun ako nun sa live niya. Grabe, ang daming ano. Pag nag-join ka sa live niya, pwede kasi bumindot yun. Yung pag-join sa TikTok, merong ano, pay. May bayad yun. Yung join sa TikTok, sa live, heart. Yung heart na yan. Pag pilotin mo yung heart ng money din yun. Kaso bira naman din ako mag-ano. Mag-live upload video lang ako. Bira ako mag-video ng TikTok. Add mo ko sisi, Pinayan, Florida, USA. Yan yung ano ko, TikTok. Dalawa yung TikTok ko. Meron akong bago. Dito sa US, ano, registered. Add mo ko, accept kita mamaya. Ang galing kaya sa TikTok. Kahit hindi ka nag-apigit yun na kumpleto mo lang yung 10,000 followers ay 10,000 likes. Naku, hindi ka na makaano. Hindi ka na maka-like doon, hindi ka na maka-ano naman. Saka mayroon silang mga pinky buttons. Oo, bihira mag-white yan dun sa TikTok. Sikat dun sa TikTok. Puro Japanese yung supporter nun. Ang daming palipad. Oo, nag-live na ako nun eh. Ano, pumasok siya sa live ko. Gulat ako, 2 beses ako sininda ng ano eh. Nagpa 500. Pa 500 na ano. Kung sa kanila yung 1,000 yen. 1,000 yen kasi 500 pesos sa ano, sa mami natin. Yan, 2 sinindan ako, grabe ko ang tuwa. Naka 1,000 pesos ako sa kanya. 2 beses nagbigay. Sikat yun sa TikTok, puro Japanese yung ano yung nag-support sa kanya. Ito kasing Facebook eh, ano yan eh. Puro mga Pinayang nandito, mga bura, mga ano man eh. Wala eh, yung ano natin, yung paano nga ng follower eh. Hindi na ako nagpupo sa TikTok kasi wala ako rin dahanin alam dyan. Sumayaw pa lang sisi, gayahan mo lang yung mga sumasayaw, yung mga sayaw kung saan kung alin tong viral. Yun yung ano mo, yun yung gayahin mo. Pag hindi man ako marunong sumayaw, trying hard lang. Ayaw namin urat-utsi sa YT. Nag-upload lang siya ng mga short video sa YT. Pero hindi na siya lagi sa YT. Hello, Jing Jing! Thank you so much for watching. Hindi na siya gaano sa ano, sa YT. Maano kasi yung YT, yung mahirap eh. Daw lahat ng doon na Japanese, malalaki pa yung ano. Sa FB session, iba na hindi nag-follow back. Ay, ako yung mga hindi nagpa-follow back. Ina-unfollow ko yan lahat. Kasi, yung ano kasi, yung parang follow to follow na yan, pag pumasok ka dyan, hindi din man naman nagsusupport sa'yo yan. Para din nag-earn ka ng subscriber sa YT. Ganon din yun. Kaya, ako bihira din. Maganda sa TikTok. Maganda doon. Grabe, pag tadtarin ka ng, tadtarin ka ng likes, mayroon ka kilala. Tadtarin ka ng likes. Ang likes doon, umaabot ng 1,000 sisi. Pag mayroon ka kakilala. Marami kang friend na talagang todo support ka sa mga video nila. So, support ka ng mga yun. Yung Instagram ko nga, malaki yung mga views. Malaki yung views ng Instagram ko. Pero hindi pa monetize, ano lang siya, complete lang siya, 500 followers in Instagram. Nag-earn din kasi ng money yan, Instagram. Sena, nalobo na. Nahimo na sa cake. Nagawa na sa cake. Guys, ano ko sa inyo, isusuyo ko sa inyo. Ayan o, nagiging cake na siya. Tapos marami akong tawag ito. Ayan o, nagiging cake na siya.
If you're looking for a house, you should be looking for a mortgage. You could mortgage
Ayan o.
or no steps were better.
Ay, bukay.
Or do it now. Better.
Ay, hindi dito mag-ano. Hindi mag-show up. Ayan o.
Or mortgage with better and save.
See?
Better.com for mortgage rights. Start by finding out how much house you can actually afford in just 3 minutes.
Yeah. Comment ka ng comment, Didma. Pero meron din naman iba sisi na ano din kasi yung follow to follow eh, mahirap yun eh. Kailangan mo rin mag-support. Minsan nakakapagod. Napagod eh. Para magka-views ka rin. Pero ako hindi na masyadong hindi ako masyadong tawag ito? Nag-ano talaga ng oras. Kasi yung oras ko dito maigsi lang. Nag-upload lang video ako pero hindi ako yung nagtutudo follow to follow. Kasi maraming ginagawa, sobrang busy. Pagising sa umaga, ayun, nag-umpisa na yung gagawin mo. Saka sobrang init ito, 90 degree. Yung mga pananim ko, malapit na maluto. Dami kasing blueberry na pitas. Look at the cake.
Phil?
Yeah. It's good? It's good? Yum, yum. Ito masarap gawing banana bread. Ang lata. Ito. Kasi pag, hindi to sa guys, na lang to sa sa ref. Dito din sa Pinas, sis, grabe init. Oh, wow. Dito sis, grabe. Pag tanghali na yan, umpisa na mga 9. Agoy, dumapasok ka, grabe. Grabe, sobra. Kaya yung mga tanim ko mukhang nagdilaw sila dahil siyempre, didiligan mo ng gabi, didiligan ko pag gabi. Kinabukasan, mala na yung ang lupa. Ito guys, dahil 4 at 5 to, gawin natin 2 cups dito. 2 cups na harina. Tapos 2 pirasong itlog.
Back in the Cold War, Bulgaria's infamous murder was straight out of the
Naglubo na yung cake. Tapos gagawin ko to pang dilig. Ko to, dinidilig ko. Binababad ko sa tubig tapos dinidilig sa halaman. Yung balat.
Carrying out stealthy assassinations using all manner of bizarre spy gadgets. Investigative reporter Jamie Fixon is in the ex-communist capital Sofia to shed light on
Gawin kong banana bread. Banana bread to sisi. Tapos ito iniipon ko yung aking mga basura. Kasi inaano ko yan. Ginagawa kong compost. Ay pangdilig.
Service 7 did have a license to kill from the very top echelons of the Bulgarian government. Of course, it's probably breaking technically Bulgaria's own laws, and of course, every law going through the rest of the world. So it was kept incredibly secret.
May friend kami dito, may neighbor kami. Portuguese. rich people. Mayaman sila.
It was going to carry out what was called a sharp measure, which is
Nagbigay siya ng pudding. Isang ganun na pudding. Ginhimuan ko rin siya sa banana bread. Tapos, hambal sa ang bana niya, asawa niya. Puntahan mo si Carol, then tanungin mo kung anong recipe ng banana bread. Tapos gawa ka rin. Tapos, kasi dito sisi, yung may mga pera, ang pwede lang maglagay ng bakod. Dito. Yung kung anong ginagawa ko, yun din ang ginagawa nila. Yung nagtatanim din sila ng mga fruit trees. Kung anong tinanim ko, yun din ang tinatanim nila. At saka tinatanong nila ako kung anong idea. Kasi dito, hindi mo pwede i-direct lang yung pananim mo sa lupa. Kasi nga buhangin yung lupa dito. So kailangan mong maghukay. Tapos yung maghukay, imasahin mo sa sa compost, fertilizer. Saka mo iulog sa binutas mo. Saka mo itanim yung fruit trees mo para tambok. Oo. Kaya sabi naman itong isang partner ko, pinupuntahan ka lang dito kasi kinukuhaan ka ng idea. Ano yung idea ko tinatanong? Tinatanong din yung idea ko. Nakakatawa eh. Ganon yung mga dito sisi, yung mga tao. Tapos, kasi dito yung mga babae, mga dito, busy yan sila. Mga nagtututok yan sa work, wala yan sila time na magbungkal-bungkal ng lupa, wala yan sila. Mga tamad ang mga yun. Grabe, parang artista ako dyan, no? Sikat na sikat. lahat yun sila dyan, magtitinginan yan sa mga ginagawa ko. Oo. Siya naman, tuwang-tuwa sa pagpipitas. Kasi, magpipitas na eh. Kaya tuwang-tuwa na yan. Ito hindi ito sila pwede gagawin.
Once it left the Soviet bloc. There are thousands of documents relating to the activities of the infamous murder bureau.
Half-cup na ano.
In Vienna, in Austria, whose identities were then blown by Americans.
Yung kamatis ko yun na may maraming Sisi. Malawak ka pero kakapagod kasi nga hindi mo ma-direct sa lupa eh. Yung kagaya sa Pilipinas ba? Magtanim ka tapos itanim mo na diretso doon sa lupa. Dito hindi. Kailangan mong masahin yung yung compost at saka yung tae ng baka, yan yung ginagawa ko. Kasi pag wala ka ng ganon, sisi, hindi mabuhi yung mga yon, hindi mabubuhay. Kasi buhangin nga, mainit yun yung buhangin. Tapos pag diniligan mo, hindi kakapit yung tubig. Ibabaw lang basa, pero yung ilalim hindi basa. Kaya mahirap yung dito. Mahirap yung butan. Yung ikaw magtanim. Saan na itong bukan? Cinnamon. Ito cinnamon. Cinnamon, sugar, baking soda. Ito. Itlog. At saka, wala naman gawin ko natin.
General Todor Dvoyev agreed to go on camera. Although his exact role in response,
Kasi magastos yung butter. Ito magandang oil.
he rose to become the deputy head of Bulgarian intelligence.
Walang piraso ito. Wala na ilog sa maloy.
It's a lot working for him. But as the old saying goes, he would say,
Each intelligence service, not only in Bulgarian intelligence service, in the
Ito egg.
of intelligence
Correct. Kagmay-kagmay, oh. Organic to.
There are very, very, very secret small structures which
Nagamit ko yung ano na yun, mga eggshell.
dirty tricks. Sometimes that means as a
Ang laki, no?
if there
Ang
was
laki na.
such a structure, it was so secret that even me,
Lapit na.
the Bulgarian intelligence
Wala pang ano,
in charge
45 minutes.
of analysis of political information, I never knew about such a structure.
Service seven have these very secret. But when we say, what we're talking now in the Cold War, we're talking armies everywhere, people being caught, captured, tortured. And if the guys at the top knew the names of everyone and they were tortured, then there's every possibility that they would give
1
up on
teaspoon.
everything.
Sana yung teaspoon natin.
Nobody knew who each other was.
1 teaspoon. Nakatago.
The infamous murder bureau spiraled out of control and was eventually shut down. Coming up,
Vanilla.
Forbidden History returns.
Cinnamon.
Smells amazing. Oh my gosh.
That is so good.
Should we dig in?
Longoria searching for Spain, Sunday at 9 on CNN.
Give me a cosmopolitan and some drama.
Masahin natin.
Give me a cocktail. Put some on butter.
Half cup lang na ano. Ipokay.
Also try new I's Healthy Weight Cat Food.
I am naturally biased because I just joined Bridge as the chief creative partner. I'm just going to speak facts here. It's by new blocking. It's awesome. I love it. I carry it every day. And I agree with all that. Bridge.com has like an unlimited lifetime warranty. So you don't have to worry about
Half
it.
cup din to. Brown sugar. Para mag-brown yung ano. Mag-brown din yung ano niya.
$500 in 5 minutes or less. No interest. Credit checks, or late fees. Download the Dig Back now.
Kaya yung mga ang baking sinusukat. Kasi yung lasa kailangan magtimbang. Kaya sinusukat. Kasi iba nagtataka. Bakit sinusukat-sukat pa? Para magtimbang ang lasa, guys. Kasi kung ibubuo mo lang to, hindi ito magtimbang ang lasa. Kaya sinusukat.
Sleep Doctor's home sleep test brings the precision of a sleep lab into the comfort of home to help you get answers and unlock a lifetime of great sleep. Start now at sleepdoctor.com/sleep.
Cinnamon, sugar, asin, baking soda. Ito.
When I was there in Germany, 1984.
I learned from a family in 1945.
USA membership is for those who serve and share with their spouses, their kids, and their kids for generations to come. And because our members know USA is committed to serving the military community, they're proud to serve
Cup,
their
cup.
family's legacy.
So I'm in, and so is our family.
USAA, see if you can become a member today.
Kasi 2 cups ang gagawin natin, kailangan dalawang half cup. Ito.
Hello, welcome to T-Town. Like Animal 40 everywhere. These guys experience a drop in testosterone. Don't worry, it happens to all of us. Some guys took my advice about how to boost their testosterone, and some did.
Mm.
That's why I got the message loud and clear. That's right, Nugenix Total T.
Nugenix Total T is the unique man-boosting formula powered by Tesla. Key ingredient, clinically researched to increase testosterone levels. To help you feel stronger, leaner, with more muscle and drive. Nugenix is #1 doctor recommended, #1 THC
What is that?
and #1
Banana bread.
you can only get your complimentary bottle by texting 4 to 369 369.
Thanks. It'll make you feel like a new man.
Tapos, ito.
Chill like it too.
Get your complimentary
2 cups
bottle
ang
of
gawin
Nugenix
natin.
now. Text 4 to 369
Ito lang.
369. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful
controlled by Bulgarian intelligence and allegedly directed by Moscow's KGB, but known to just a handful of people. Its aim was clear: to assassinate enemies of the state on foreign soil. Its activities and even its existence.
It was very emotional seeing my daughter.
Tapos gamitan nyo ng salaan.
100 miles per hour.
One.
Just excited that she's finally gonna be home and we can leave all this behind us.
Daw manegosyo na tasin niya. Time to eat. Brother, tin peacekeeper. Magtitinda na ako. Magtitinda. Yan, 2 cups na yan. Tapos ito.
This was a learning experience for her, and it's always going to be a learning process
Kunti
for
lang.
her. Hopefully this is stepping stone for her never to do things without thinking.
2 teaspoon dito. Kasi baking soda.
I'm going to go over your conditions supervision, basically the rules that you have to follow your
Yan.
information. I'm going to give you a copy of these conditions to kind of read along with me. So, your first condition is we're reporting to the probation department and when in court, you agree to conduct yourself in an orderly manner, which includes not being under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. You'll obtain permission from your probation officer before leaving Franklin County and will not leave the state of Ohio without written permission from your probation officer and approval from the court. You will not purchase, possess, own, use, or have in your control any firearms, deadly weapons, ammunition, dangerous ordnance, or chemical spray. You do have drug screens ordered as a condition of your probation. I'll be asking you to provide a drug screen. Do you have any concerns about
Ano
what's
siya?
going to come out? Do
Ito.
you staying clean is good? You don't do drugs? Okay. In my experience, it can be harder to have a female probationer than a male probationer because of the things that women get pulled into. We find men sort of pull on women more. So when you have a female that's in a residential treatment program,
Lagyan natin
you
dito.
have a male trying to get her leave because
Meron
he
akong
wants her
pieces dun,
support,
pero
he wants her
malalaki eh.
attention, and I don't think that a lot of men on supervision have those
Lagyan natin
same
ng...
issues to deal with. You were ordered to be on probation for a few years.
Kaya kita mo sisi ang taba ko na oh. Kakakain. Hindi ako kumakain ng yung bread na ano, yung binibili. Pero yun sisi, yung mga ginagawa ko, wala kasi ibang kakain yan. Nasayangan naman kasi akong ilagay ko lang sa basurahan, itapon. Sayang yan. Sa Pilipinas, daming taong nagugutom. Pero dito maraming pagkain na ano, natapon lang. Minsan yung karne na yan na lumagpas na sa expiration, ginatapon na. Natapon na yun, hindi na inano, kinakain. Sayang lang. Saka dalawa lang kami dito. Ano naman yung kamay ko. Ganda, maraming raisin. Binibigay din namin to sa biyanan ko. Binibigay din namin yung ano iba. Hindi naman ito kaya ubusin. Tsaka ito guys, ano na to, dalawang ano na to, baking pan. Oh, ang blueberry, oh, nag-ano na siya. Oh. Nag-ano na siya.
she also has the opportunity to
nag-melt na yung ano niya, yung blueberries.
I feel like this is the second chance to, redeem myself from life. And, food challenges that I'm on, what I've been through, a lot of people have been so overcast. That's something I really don't plan on doing.
The prosecution was blaming Angie for the death of the child.
She put herself out as a true midwife and led
Lagay na natin.
to make decisions that endangered the child's life.
Initin natin yung spatula.
There's no way Angie could have done what she was being accused of.
Oh, midwife. What I do is not a crime.
My name is Angie Hawk, and I was charged with negligent abuse of a child resulting in death. At the beginning of 2019, I was a wife and mother of 5. I was working as a traditional midwife for families birthing their babies in home rather than in a hospital setting. A family got in touch with me because they felt a home birth was what they were looking for their family. This was the second pregnancy that I experienced with this family as a midwife. We did have a special relationship where we trusted one another. I got a call from mom at 2:30 a.m. saying her waters had opened, saying that contractions had started. We arrived at the parents' home June 15th at 6:30 a.m. In those first few hours, baby's heart tones were always very reassuring that baby was doing great. Around 7
Ano siya?
p.m., I checked fetal heart tones, and that's when I noticed something was different. And we asked for a heart, and when I
Ganun lang siya kalaki pero magtubo na karang dako.
butt cheek and itty bitty little toes. And I knew what we had was what we called a complete breach. I made it very, very clear that even though many breaches can be born naturally, I wasn't going to sugarcoat this for them, that this did come with elevated risks.
Mag-add na lang tayo mamaya na 20 minutes.
So the parents made the decision to continue to labor at home.
Pwede na magtayo ng ano?
But then
ng ano ni, bakery. Gumawa din ako ng ano dito, pandisan, siupaw. You have tomatoes. Yeah, bala tomatoes.
I said, call her if you need anything. And the mom shut the door. 15 minutes later,
But super hot. The tomatoes got break.
I went to the bathroom.
Their skin got break.
And that's when I saw mom leaning over the tub, and the lower half of the baby was born, but the upper half of the baby still was in the birth canal. That is when I made the decision without any discussion to call 911.
The baby is stuck. Can you see the baby then? Yes, I can see it. Alright, just reassure mom. Okay, they're attracted to you. Inside here, I hear them on their way.
It became pretty evident the EMTs did not want to leave without baby being born. I felt immense amount of pressure. The only thing left was really to try an episiotomy.
So it was just fervently praying. I received a text message 48 hours from the time the baby arrived that they had taken baby off life support and she was gone. And I felt devastated.
It's time to hugas na naman. It's time to hugas. Ang ganda ng
My
blueberries.
name is Stu Garnett. I'm a criminal defense attorney in Omaha, Nebraska. I've been practicing for 37 years. You know, I read that file and Angie helped us.
Ilang minutes
I
ako
represent
kasi
Angie on
Alexa
the
na tulog na.
Next one. Angie
Sobra na ako
was
45
hired
minutes sa
by a
Alexa.
couple, expecting a child, and the birth was going to take place in their home.
Alexa, how many minutes left?
There are no timers set. You have one alarm going off in 3 minutes.
But unlicensed midwives are not allowed to intervene in a medical fashion.
Ayan, pwede na siya.
The prosecution believed that Angie had misrepresented her qualifications to the parents, that she was qualified
Pwede
to
na
deliver
ibaligya.
this baby.
Pwede na ibaligya.
The prosecution's position is that Angie was incompetent to deliver a breech baby at the home. Angie was charged with negligent child abuse.
Pwede na ibaligya, guys.
The penalty
At
for that
kaunon.
is serious. It's up to 20 years in jail. I felt that the woman was the only that I could use for this and that makes me feel helpless.
Pwede sa ano, bakiton. 3 minutes left.
Behavior was very hurtful, not just to her, but to me as her husband, to our family, to our reputation.
Uncle Child stepped into oncoming traffic where 2 cars hit him. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Both drivers did stay on the scene and are cooperating with officers. Charges have not been filed in the case as police say that this appears to be just a huge tragedy.
It seems to be just a very tragic accident. Just this whole mix of things just came together in a really tragic turn of events last night.
A GoFundMe has now been created to support the family, and we have a link to that post right now on the top of the local account.
Sisi, nagpatayo ka ba ng ano, ng sabon? Ang mahal ng ano dito, magpasabon. Tapos hindi pa maayo ang gawa. So si Minister Brando nito, pati na nakabisis maghingo ng kanyang YouTube channel. Pero ngayon siya ginabili ko yung whitey. Pwede na to siguro. Alexa, stop. Alexa,
stop.
Alexa, set alarm 34 minutes.
34-minute alarm set for 10:47 p.m.
Imbak ito na natin guys. Kasi tingnan niyo natin kung ano na yung nangyari.
We care about the who's in your life as well as the what's. That's why we're a first stop on your walk kind of place. Helping throw your little pirate a happy birthday kind of place. And a being there for you. Poolside, coffee side, kitchen side kind of place. Because being a you first kind of place is how TD is making banking unexpectedly human.
From one place to another, and then keep going. That's why AutoNation Toyota is here to keep you on the go. Try the brand new 2025 Toyota Corolla for just $249 a month. Go to AutoNation Toyota.
Ayun na siya. Yay! You know? To this video. Sila nagbulil lang sa Thank you so much guys for watching ang aking banana bread. Ayan o. Kaumpisa na rin. Bye everyone. See you next time. Thank you.
That's why Subaru adds retailer.
Kainan na guys.
100,000 new trees. Wow, so many trees. People put them home, plant them in the yard. Kids help make that. Because that's really cool.
Thank you everyone.
Oh my God.